niyozin understand ukuthi social media isazogaxelisa abantu abaningi. Ya understand? Mfowethu, lo zakwethu lo osebenza kwa-traffic department otrendayo, umfowethu lo ubonakale akha indlu eworth amamiliyoni, wabonakala nemoto eziworth amamiliyoni, ebesebenza kwa-traffic department engenayo ne-rank engako futhi, and nawe makuthiwa ubune-rank ethe ukuphakama kancane. Ngoba amaholo la sisebenza khona kulama department, angiyiboni mina isalary yomuntu engaphila lempilo ebiphilwe lo mfana, egqoka impahla ezibizayo edura lokwangempela, into yokudlala. Bafowethu, wathi ngintshele lento, so ngingasangani mina mangithi majority ama-government employees as-afford ukuphila impilo equality ngaleya ndlela, unless une-access yokulutha la usebenza khona. Yabo uma une-access yokulutha ama-funds, ungayiphila-ke leyo mpilo, njengoba lo mfethu kubonakele ukuthi u-involved nento zama-fraud. Yabo leyo nto leyo, kunanemindeni ethile ekhali ezimathonsi njengoba yena ephila kamnandi kanje, yabo. So into engifuna ukuyisho yonke lento, it goes back to lento engijwayele ukuyisho ukuthi yabona, mawunenkinga yokuzethemba, mawunenkinga yokuzithanda enough, mawunenkinga ye-low self-esteem uzoza nezinto la online uzobreakela abantu. Yabo leyo nto leyo, uje ukhohlwe nokuthi uzu-acquire kanjani lezo zinto. Yabo leyo nto leyo, abantu bayayazi imiholo yethu. You understand? Umphakathi uyayazi imiholo esiyiholayo. Yabo, u-afforda kanjani ukwenza zonke lezi zinto. Yonke lento bekuyi-ticking time bomb kahle kahle. Yabo leyo nto leyo, ukuba ne-low self-esteem kuzokwenza ufike la ufuna ukuzobreakela wonke umuntu ukuthi wena nalokhu. Yabo leyo nto leyo, ukhohlwe na ukuthi ukuthole kanjani. And enye into futhi bafethu, noma ngathi impilo yomuntu uyibona inhle kanjani, ungayihaleli impilo yomunye umuntu. Abantu la ngaphandle benza izinto ezi-unspeakable ukuze bathole lezi zinto eni-idolizayo nina. Nigaxele into ningamele nigaxele kuzona, ngenxa yokuthi nifuna ukuyimeshanisa nalabo bantu. Ngike ngakhoza futhi komunye ulive ebengukhandile la emalangeni ukuthi bafowethu, kufana nale genge lethanda ingezo, labafethu abathanda ukuswenka. Akwaliwe ukuthi nikuthanda ukuswenka, but lokuswenka kwenu akungenzi ukuthi kube nabantu abalahlekelwa yihlobo nemindeni, you understand, nabangani. Nibulala abantu ngoba niyogebenga, nifuna ukuthi nibonakale niqoqa ukufaliselana la. Akungenzeki ukuthi kugaxele ekwaledini ugcina ungakwazi nokumuva empilweni ngenxa yokuthi wena ufuna ukufaniselana nosibanibani. Yabo leyo nto leyo, iqhawe lakho ufuna ukugqoka lento eyayigqokwe yiqhawe lakhe. Amaqhaweni lawo ama-multimillionaires ayasponsorwa futhi ezinye izinto lezi ayigqokayo ayakhokhelwa ukuthi ayigqoke. Wena ubeka impilo yakhe engcupheni, uphelele emajele la ngokufuna izinto ngendlela ekungeyona, u-idolize iy'mpilo zabantu. Kufana nani bafana basakhula, nani mantombazana asakhula, yekelani u-idolize iy'mpilo zabantu ngale ndlela yokuthi nize nifune ukungazathi niyibone. Yabo, yamukela isimo sakini, zama ukukhula, ushintshe isimo sakini ngendlela e-right nesimo sempilo yakho ngendlela e-right. Lento ye-social media le, sifakelwa i-pressure la ku-social media, you understand. Sifakelwa i-pressure la yigebengu, ababulali, you understand, ama-drug dealers, ama-sex traffickers, abuya azoyifihla agqoke imask ngama-assets nangey'mali. Lento yokubona abantu befika la online bezobreaka ngey'mali, bekhipha iy'mali, beflonta la, akuzona iy'mali ezize ngendlela e-right lezo, ukuthi wena wazi. So lo mfowethu uyisibonelo sokuthi dlalelani kude nokuthi manibuka iy'mpilo zabantu bese nifise ngazathi niyibona, nize nikhohlwe ukuthi lento yala ku-social media, into eningi niyibona la ziyi-fiction. Abanye abantu bayakwazi ukugqoka imask beze la benze into ethile for ama-video nama-views nama-likes ne-trend. Mayeqeda lapho off i-camera uyenye into. So nje nganza kwethu, zama ukwamukela isimo kuso, ufunde futhi ukuthi usishintshe, ukhule, sibe ngcono ngendlela efanele, hhayi ngama-shortcut. hayi nangoku-idolize iy'gebengu engihlangana nazo la online.
Bantase ayihlalani phansi yabona i-fraud bantase ayimfuna umuntu ophaphayo. Ayimfuna umuntu ophaphayo bantase because the minute uphapha uzobhaqwa. Mamelani bantase into yenzekayo. So kukho umfana apha ku social media, he's from Limpopo. Ulentoza kuthiwa ngulama sweet okanye ngugagashi, something like that yabo. If you search Gagashi, I think uzamfumana, or if you search lama sweet uzamfumana. So ke ukubandase umfana i-lifestyle yakhe, I think unemoto ezininzi bantase, and imoto zakhe yazibona into yobana zimoto zangoku. Ayingomntu othi hayi une-Cressida yango 87 aphinde abe ne-Uno yango 96. Zezimoto zangoku bantase. Ayishapu indlu yakhe bantase, indlu yakhe inhle ngaphandle nangaphakathi. Indlu yakhe nempukane xa zidlulela lezi ayibona into yobana ayihlalwa impukane leya indlu yakhe bantase. Ayishapu bantase. And then ke ngoku wazosayina umfana ngokuthi xa imane evela apha kwezi socials bantase avele esikimi manzi, akanxibi ento esizinxibayo thina. Unxiba kweza shop zo Black Coffee bantase. Unxiba ezateki zo Louis Vuitton singekafika apha eSouth. Uyaqonda bantase ukulo level. Hayi ke bantase niyasazi masithini sangena ku comment section. Don't know mana ye. So umfana bethanda ukwenza live. Like ngumfana be content creator yabo. Bethanda ukwenza live and all of that yabo. Sangena ku comment section sathi wena there's no way wena there's no akuchomna kanti asitshonina kushonina because nasazi ndizithethe zonto bathi nathi nina nto ukubana wena there's no way wena nto ukubana awenze fraud because uyithatha imali yothenga izimoto, indlu enhle kangaka uyithatha imali yokwenza yonke lonto because wena uyi-traffic cop, and as a traffic cop wena awukakadluli na ku-25k wena usengaphansi ko-25k umrholo wakho. So what do you mean nje umana uyakwazi kwakho indlu enje kuthuleke kuthi tu yaba? Hayi mfana sana kade simchukumisile waza apha ku social media wathi mamelana apha nini, mamelana apha i-fraud ayiripotwa ku social media. Xa ufuna uripota i-fraud hambe emapoliseni, ungaziqheli kakubi thina sizongazityi imali zenu ngenxa yenu, imali zethu ngenxa yenu yaba. Esenjenje umfana bantase, esenjenje kuthi bantase. Hayi sharp bantase, samiyeka umfana simane sibukele mase abeko live bantase apha abantu imali yabana sharp chom. Yenzeke lonto zathi Hawks sambamba buziba ubanjelwa ntoni bantase. Ubanjwe namhlanje okanye izolo ubanjelwe into nokubana bathathe so unkosikazi wakhe allegedly unkosikazi wakhe ngumacala wakhe co-accused kuyo yonke lento usebenza ebhankini ngaqonda. Then ke ngoku unkosikazi wakhe ujonga ezi account zo deceased yaqonda. Xa efika kulo deceased estate amane ikroba athi isekhona le mali, amane ikroba athi isekhona. Ayibopheli 3 months ayibole imali abakafika abantu belixhego lomlungu uzoyiclaima le mali kuthiwa unkosikazi wakhe ayithathe ayitransferele kwenye deceased account. Nakhona kula deceased account mane uyijonga afumase kuba hayi nalapha imuvi bantase ayithathe ityulukudu ayifake i-accountini yomuntu wakhe yava. So bebesenza loo nto ke bantase kuthiwa in a period of a year andazi bathenga imoto ezingaphi yava. Kuthiwa kule babanjwe ngayo ke ngoku kwacaba amapolisa nyanyani abafaka ezi boys ngabo ngayo ba-transfere i-1.7 million. Transfer from this estate bayifaka kulena bayisusa kulena bayifaka i-accountini yomfana ngoba bayisusa apho bayifaka tyulukudu kwa-Mercedes babuya nentshaxaxa AMG 1.6 million bantase. Batransferele la mali just to go buy a car, and not that they don't have cars, they have multiple cars. And not that zimoto zakudala, zimoto zangoku, every brand xa kuphuma imoto entswempu bayathenga. Yebantase kukunyoluko kunjani oko? Like hey bantase phofu sithetha nje ukuba ezi opportunities azikasiweni okanye siyazoyika because noba nami ndithetha nje because I'm just like I don't think I would ndenze ifraud enjalo just for me to go ndiyothenga imoto ndinemoto, uyaqonda. But ke asiyazi into nokubana abantu bacinga njani, and ke ngoku ne-understand abantu bane-pressure enga-understandekiyo, and i-understand le pressure yabantu yoba bafuna ufilisa abantu. Yabona la pressure yobana no, I want people to see into nokubana drive Mercedes, I want people to see into nokubana hey, yabona loo pressure leyo yiyo linenzisa ifraud, yiyo linenzisa ifraud. Ndithetha nani nje, unkosikazi Sun City, indoda Sun City, kugcwele eGosmampuru, kugcwele eGosmampuru, bafake Sun City bantase, and ke ngoku bazoyolixoxa elo tyala kuthiwa nini na aza apply bail nge-21. I-21 azikho ngoLwesihlanu, saze simbone Monday, because there's no way into nokubana bazamnika ibail ngoLwesihlanu. Kuzofika ngoLwesihlanu kuthiwe no kuzothola no i-status co prepared kwathi sokubona Monday kanye that other week ngoLwesithathu banika ibail. Anase ifraud ayimfuni umuntu ophaphayo, ophendula yonke into le, oposta yonke into le, ofuna ubonwa, onala syndrome yoba abantu bazothini, onala syndrome yento yobana abantu mfuna bathethe. Oh my dear, uzawubanjwa. Kuthiwa i-Hawks bantu asebezimjonge kanje, zimthe wathi xa esithi 1.7, wathi 1.7 wayitransfera kule, wayithatha kule, wayifaka i-accountini yakho, thatha i-accountini yakho yesakwa Mercedes, zapounce i-Hawks, zathi nakya nqa kumfana. Ndithetha into ekhoyo mna eyenzekayo ngoku apha eSouth Africa. Ndithe kuni uba uyasearcha phaa uthi Gagash okanye uthi Lama Sweet, uzombona lo mntu uthetha ngayo, uzambona lo mntu uthetha. It's just that mna I like andingomntu ke othanda analyze i-profiles abantu kanjalo, but nina nizawubona ezinye ke endingakhange ndizibone nozibone nto nokubana umfana. And indlela sikima ngayo bantase thanda ii-brands xelela.
Hey, but he commit a fraud. Fraud, I report on social media, I report on police in UV. I was saying, I'm police. You know what problem? To those, thank you for the compliments. Ulo wena. Not a fire, my buzz. So not a farmer shake fire, my buzz. Memoir, you are. Come on, memoir, my friend. Uma kule mimo yako sika ku freedom kaki ba yirumile ku itayiba badge ya badge. Kuma kule mimo mtu akukhohlonere mimo ya munhu yaliwa kuma kule mimo ya ile freedom park ba yirumile ku itayiba badge, the big badge da. You know what I love about me? You talk, uvula, I see Mercedes now, right? You deal like Adidas. I'm not sure you. I'm so sure. What's one of the people? Some are cash. I some have a problem. It was quite a good one. So she met another that Hawks. Only Himalaya event. Se band. Arca, also. I live Himalaya event. Yeah, tell anything. Come back on car. But I'm not going to make money of 40,000. I'm losing chum. Here I am. Go really. I got a screenshot or me. I got to hate Hawks. I come be money one time. Yeah, 40. That's a good one. I'm not going to the event. In the event yet. I'm going to woman and men want to go hakel and then die. Yeah, find a quarter of a quarter in here. It was a good one. I'm will be 40, 47. Mambilo B. Mirene. Ay, tazi vo. Mase kuteka se naga check sa phone. Nokutakula mfana kithi. Antlangeriwe.
I guess General Ntantla Mkhwanazi was right when he said Cat Matlala is just small fish. There are bigger fish to fry out there. This is just an example. Tshwane Metro Police Department just arrested one of their own, namely Peter Nonyane. Greater Gagashe. And so this guy was arrested for a 1.4 million rand fraud. So yeah, this is the kind of thing that we see nowadays. And the thing is with Gagashe is like warranted, because this guy was flexing money each and every day. Here's a video of him flexing hundreds and hundreds of rands, 47,000 rands just to be specific.
Screenshot
He's just flexing 47,000 rand on just a random day. Like, and even said that he gave his one of his girlfriend or something, or baby mama, 40,000 rands. I mean, the kind of people that do this kind of flexing, you just know that they just have money to blow randomly. And usually when you've worked very hard for your money, you don't usually flex. I'm not saying that he's guilty. It's all alleged at the moment until he's found guilty in the court of law. But everything that he has been doing has been very suspicious. We know that he's an event promoter at Guyana, but still the amount of money that this man has was suspicious from the start. The Tshwane Metro Department released a statement and said the City of Tshwane Metro Police Department, TMPD, confirmed that Constable Peter Nonyane, who appeared in a recent social media footage, was arrested last week on Friday, 14th August 2026 by the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, Hawks, for allegations of fraud. Constable Nonyane remains in custody and is expected to appear in court this week. The TMPD is cooperating fully with the Hawks in their investigation and will continue to provide all necessary assistance to the investigating authorities. Upon learning of the arrest, the TMPD immediately opened an internal disciplinary investigation into the matter. While both the internal and external investigations are ongoing, the TMPD does not rule out issuing the member with an intention to suspend pending the outcome of these proceedings. The TMPD wishes to reiterate its zero tolerance stance on criminality and misconduct within its ranks, and it remains committed to upholding the integrity of the department and the trust of the residents of Tshwane. And Greater Gagashe was not even mentioned at the Matlanga Commission. This man was under the radar. He was living his life, but the problem is flexing. Immediately he went on social media, people started probing him. What is this guy all about? How come he has so much money? People just started investigating, and obviously the Hawks were lured to him to actually investigate him, only to find out about this fraud. And this guy was living good. Look at one of the houses that he built. They usually say crime doesn't pay, but look at this, man. Like, this is really nice, a very nice house. If he bought it with, the money that allegedly is from the fraud. So yeah, man, he was living really nice. All he had to do is keep quiet, keep to himself, and not flex. He would have been fine. He wouldn't have been arrested. But anyways, here we are. Gagashe has been arrested.
Yeyi bafowethu izwe lethu liyazipurifya ndiyaxelela. Uyabona laa nto yaqalwa nguGeneral Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi yenze izinto zibe lula for into yoba iSouth Africa ibe nje kwi-cleansing nje process. Ndizothatha imicimbi emibini bafowethu singena kwela cala lase-City of Tshwane. Ndizothatha ngoDr Nasiphi Moyo lesimthandayo bafowethu we-Action SA, kubonakala ingathi kunezithola kajongana nazo. Ndizothatha nonye umcimbi we-Traffic Corp bafowethu lase-TMPD. Traffic Corp elo igama lakhe nguPeter Nonyane. Ninapha ku-social media nimazi njengoGagashe. famous apha hayi ngubhuti Madlisa bafowethu apha kwezi social media zethu. So maniqale ngeka-Dr. Nasiphi Moyo because yithetha nje ndigqitha. Kunezitshola kajongana nazo bafowethu. Izitshola zakhona kubonakala ingathi kunekhampani ihlopho into construction company apho okubonakala into yoba ifumana ama-deals, ifumana amathenda eTshwane, eCity of Tshwane. Company leyo kubonakala ingathi inomsebenzi nejob eyenze privately ke ngoku ekwakhe kwi-private residence yakhe yena uDr. Nasiphi. So ivela ngokungathi kukhona i-conflict of interest because kwezi zinto ezi sometimes ikhampani esebenzela umzekelo iCity of Tshwane akumelekanga into yoba ibe khona into okanye because ingavela ingathi ngama-favors okanye nje into engathi njalo. So uyanyanzeleka into yoba abe uyaphendula account for into enjalo. So kunama-questions akawathunyelelwa okumele into yoba abethini abuya waphendula. So ndiyagqitha nje apho but ndizama nje ukuthi nje ngoku hayi siyagubhurula njengoku sharp sigqithe. Ndiyamthemba futhi uzayiphendula into yakhona. Sigqithe singene kweli cala. Eli cala eli bafowethu elikaGagashe. uGagashe bafowethu ngubhuti Madlisa apha. Bafowethu uGagashe yindoda famous nje ngoba uke akubone aveze nje adlale nje ngemali nje. Xa kadlala ngemali uze andikhumbuze ubhuti Bafana Sindani lo kule group yobhuti abadala obhuti Joe Banyoni. But yena uyi-traffic cop kwela cala. So kuke kwavela into apha ingathi yathethisa nje uba I wonder le ndoda uba imali ithatha phi because uli-traffic cop ke yena ayisharp ke. Ngoku last week Friday nge-14 bafowethu ubanjwa ngama-Hawks. Ubanjelwani? Ubanjelwa ifraud bafowethu. Ifraud etheni leyo? Ingqondo yami already ibalekela into yoba uyawadla eyiphi imali ka-government. Hayini bafowethu, it got nothing to do with the-government. Ifaka bani? Ifaka inkosikazi le nto. Naye ikhona le plot ngathi bebemane bebhizi beyenza kumcimbi okwenza wama-diseased estate. So uba ngaba bebeyenza ngoluphi uhlobo I think apha ethubeni izaya iye ivakale. So ikhona imali ngathi engenile about 3 million or so kuyo bathatha i-1.65 bahambe ngathi wayothengwa imoto phofu ke hayi ngiqanisithi ngubhuti Madlisa bafethu ngubhuti wama-Vrupa, ngubhuti wama-Falcon car. Hayi nendlu yakhe yindlu kanokutsho uyabona mosi nje ungumuntu nje nempahla ezunxiba oBurberry aba bakavusa imuzikhethi mahlala. So yabona so ibike yathethisa nje into yakhona kwalapha ku-social media. Ngeke I once came across yona qhanda igqitha nje njoba ngoku sokuvela into ethi hayi ama-Hawks ayawangena endlini. So ubanjwe last week Friday nge-14. So today he did appear ecourt but ke akakaphumi icase yabo isapostponiwe uzawuphinde avele.
And is very well known in the Tsonga sector as a promoter, a businessman, but also probably a TMPD officer. And sadly, on the 14th of August, this Friday, he has just been arrested. Bankomini, Hishibonile, but we don't know what actually truly happened. But a little birdie may have slightly explained what we will be hearing tomorrow about this particular case. Let's go. Firstly, it is important for me to make you know and understand and remember the fact that every single person who we're going to talk about today is always going to be innocent until presumed guilty by the court of law. So please, don't forget, allegedly. Allegedly, okay? Now, we do know his real name is Peter Nonyane, and he will be appearing in the Limpopo court tomorrow in Polokwane. But we must understand what might be happening in closed doors. That is what I am going to just attempt to explain, and that is on an allegation. One thing for sure is we are told that he was arrested by the Hawks, and we know for sure that when the Hawks arrest you, they don't just arrest you out of bluff. They arrest you because they've done their due diligence, and this is exactly what is happening in this case. It so happens that apparently this case has actually been going on since 2024. So I just wanted to also say, if you are some people who are from Gaza and you have seen the beef that has consistently been happening, it actually doesn't look like it has anything to do with that, let alone the guy that he himself was fighting against as a friend. It has nothing to do with that, but probably has a lot to do with what he may have allegedly taken part in 2024. The allegations concern him and having some form of role in 2024 to play when it comes to a Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG that was included when it comes to deceased finances that were removed from a trust account by someone called Charlotte Tibane, moved to Von der Boom Mercedes-Benz. They bought the G63. But the problem is the deceased family knew nothing about this purchase, let alone the fact that Peter Nonyane, let alone Charlotte Tibane, were not part of the estate. But money passed through to get to wherever it was supposed to get to. And it's Mara. Let's continue. According to the alleged money trail, apparently this whole situation starts on the 28th of October. This is in 2024, and this is where Charlotte Tibane is allegedly the one person who is alleged to have unlawfully transferred funds. These funds were in a trust account, okay, of an estate of a man called Mr. Masha. Mr. Masha's estate was with FNB. It was an FNB account 62 Mang Mang. I'm not going to say it. Maybe they will say it tomorrow in court, but according to what we have currently, the allegation is Mr. Masha passed on, left money. Trust account in most cases is on the basis of how an attorney can then distribute everything. And I do not want to say Charlotte Tibane is his wife because I do not know that, but I do know others have been saying he has a wife that is a lawyer or an attorney, if not mistaken. This is not factual, but on the basis of what has consistently been said on social media, let's continue to some factual stuff. Now, what then happened is on that very same day that the amounts were transferred from the trust account of Mr. Masha's FNB account, there was this amount, 100,000 Rand, together with 1.65 million Rand, two payments were also made on that very same day. Where were they made to? To a Standard Bank account, McCarthy Von der Boom. That was the Mercedes-Benz in Von der Boom, Pretoria. What that then means is the total of 1.75 million Rand was then paid to McCarthy Von der Boom. And what that then meant is the money was moved from a deceased account all the way to buy a purchase of a car. La Shona Sungula Kutika Kona is when they realized that the names of the car do not match with the beneficiaries of the deceased estate, which then made them try and figure out, basically from the Serious Crime Theo Hawk School, there is a problem here, because how do people use the money in a trust account to purchase a car that is a luxury car for 1.75 million Rand and the beneficiaries are not linked to this particular car being bought? So we are told that apparently the investigators are saying that Tibane, together with Nonyane, actually worked in common cause to buy this pre-owned Mercedes-Benz G63 from McCarthy. It was an intentional purchase that was known and understood to not necessarily be the right thing to do, but it was in common purpose, and that's why the rest has come. So I'll just quickly read the last part of a few things I jotted down about this particular situation, and please kindly follow. Why was the money allegedly belonging to a deceased estate being used to purchase a luxury Mercedes-Benz? And more importantly, let's ask ourselves a question. Who ultimately benefited from the money? Because the money came out, right? So there is an alleged laundering trail, allegedly. According to the investigation, apparently approximately 1.75 million Rand was unlawfully withdrawn from the estate. It is then further alleged the fact that the portion of the money that was deposited into the bank account was actually deposited into accused number 2's bank account, which is Peter Nonyane Gagash. The investigators apparently alleged that the money was then being laundered. It was being laundered through the purchase of the Mercedes-Benz AMG G63. If you've bought the car, you can sell it for anything else, especially if it's your car and it's under your name. You can sell it and get the money back, right? I'm not saying that's what happened, but the allegations are it may have been to launder money to get something else. Allegedly, this has caused financial prejudice to the estate and apparently to its lawful beneficiaries. And this, my people, is in the heart of the allegation of what is going on with this entire Gagash situation. I will try and figure out ways to just place a picture of how deep this is, if it's true, especially when we see it tomorrow, hear it tomorrow, because it could be that my intel is wrong. But for today, this is something very serious. Could potentially be a Schedule 5 crime, because this could be money laundering and corruption. And to be entirely honest with you, I just want to also say, if it's a 2024 situation, maybe him talking on social media is what actually made the Hawks remember his case and run after him, because he just placed a lot of attention on himself. But maybe also it was a coincidence that everything happened all at the same time. Or maybe he knew that something like this might be coming. He just knew everyone else would not know. We do not know. We will continue to look and see what actually happens. All I'm going to say to you guys is it is very important for you to make sure you do not cast the first stone when people speak, but also speaking less actually assists a lot. In any case, Trust me. Until next time, it's bye. Today is actually the 17th of August 2026, and the worst thing that Gagash may have ever thought would happen is currently happening now, because the man might have to sleep for 4 more days until the 21st of August, because this particular case has apparently been postponed to then. Now, it's important for me to let you know when the 21st of August actually is. It's on a Friday, and that is sad because I don't know if you'll get bail on a Friday. Namuntlha isiku leri a yimele rona, a very sad day, but also a very important day, because today we are able to look at the factual parts of certain things, and it's going to be a very crazy ride, so do hop along. The factual part of this entire story is the fact that we now know who Charlotte Tibane actually is on the basis of my previous story. She is the wife to Gagash Peter Nonyane, and I must say Gagash is not a formal name. It's a name that he is well known to use. His wife and him have clearly been married for almost 2 years now, and the wife was an admitted attorney to the Master of the High Court. She was working in a law firm, apparently in Polokwane. Now, I want us to take the 7th of May as a day where there is a pivot in the lives of these two people, because the 7th of May is the day that she is made an executor. However, the 24th of October is when every other thing started happening that was illegal, as you know it. This is when she was made an executor for 2 different estates. One was for the Masha family, and the other was for Kabata family. The full names of Masha is the late Malaisana Isaiah Masha and Jacob Malibukuma Kabala. Now, in the whisk of such moments, a lot can happen, but the truth is she was entrusted as an attorney, as an admitted attorney of the Master of the High Court. She was given the opportunity to administer the estates. And this responsibility begins. It starts with having funds being held in trust accounts as the attorney. This is with reference to road accident funds and a lot of transfers that happened between estates, such as involving maybe a Matabata estate that was also included actually when they were talking about these particular cases. Investigators today in court said the exact same thing that we spoke about yesterday. So if you want to know the details of the money trails, the 1.75 million, how it moved from the estate to the McCarthy Bank Wonderboom Mercedes-Benz to buy this pre-owned car, you can go to the previous one. But the point that I want to make now is part of the money that was apparently made allegedly to purchase this car, part of the money went into the account of Gagash Peter Nonyane, which is a problem, because when you are dealing with an intentional money laundering scheme or intentionally wanting to eat money that's not yours, you know for sure that should be the last thing you do. As the court was proceeding, we did hear from the prosecutor that the charge sheet was very complicated, was very complex, and to be entirely honest with you, that on its own is a bit of a challenge, because that basically means there's serious issues in this particular case, and maybe more charges are going to be placed apart from corruption, money laundering, forgery, fraud, and to be honest, that's bad. Many of other things that were mentioned in court today were about how the executor, which is the wife, actually breached her duties, how she breached the duties, why the charges are how they are, and they will obviously be given an opportunity to state their case, to apply for bail, mention all the reasons why they should be given the bail and why they should not be considered to be flight risks, So this is still going to be a very long journey. The basis of what really happened today is the state decided to ask that they have a postponement from today so they can prepare for the bail investigation, and the postponement is to the 21st of August 2026, which is quite long, to be honest. They will be in custody for quite a while. This is also something that the court does, that is for investigators, because they need to profile the accused people to check if there are any pending criminal charges that are against Nonyane, for example. And apparently today the matter was accordingly postponed, and the accused remaining presumed innocent of the allegations that we've just mentioned until proven guilty by the court of law. And separately, the TMPD as well, his job, because he is a police officer, traffic officer in Tshwane. The TMPD has also indicated that it has considered the fact that they are going to potentially suspend him. They are looking into internal disciplinary investigations following this particular arrest, and obviously on the basis of the amount of things that are online, it may be a very challenging situation for him. If I was him, I would advise him to get someone to delete all those things, even though others have saved them. Delete them. Don't make people get a lot of information that can express and let them know the kind of person you are, because in a continuation of what people consume, they will know you on the basis of what you've said a while back, and that's the truth of who you may truly be. But if you remove just that small part of what is being said, you might be saved. I did watch the legal representative of Gagash today actually speaking, and he was saying, no, this man has been telling me lies, and I'm not about to be lying to the court, so no, I'm not going to lie. He must tell me the truth, and I will tell the truth to the court, which is interesting. Others were saying he should get another lawyer, which is also something I'm also saying. But the truth of the matter is, you must give the bells to that lawyer, because clearly we still do have people who can uphold the law in a very dignified, modest, and a very authentically pleasing manner. And that to me is commendable. And until next time, it's bye for now.
How some of you are quick to point fingers without actually knowing how the law works is really concerning. Some of you are currently pointing fingers at Gaza influencer Philani, accusing him of placing a hand in the arrest of Peter Nonyane, also known as Gagash, and his wife Charlotte Dibane, most probably because of their recent social media feuds where they have been going back and forth and saying things which are not kind to each other despite many years of friendship. However, this particular case isn't about Philani and Gagashi and their never-ending social media feuds. And I think that it is unfair that people are currently blaming Philani without actually understanding the legal implications that this case entails. Popular Gaza influencer and Tshwane Metropolis Gagash has been arrested in connection to fraud-related matters regarding the estate of late Mr. Marsha. The couple is widely known for their display of their lavish lifestyle, showcasing expensive clothes, luxury cars, and owning numerous houses across particular areas in the country. For so long, there have been social media speculations on how the couple allegedly obtains their income. So my thing is, imagine working hard your entire life, saving and putting money aside for your children's future, ensuring that you have a funeral policy, hiring a firm, trusting them to handle your estate once you're no longer here, only for them to betray that trust. Instead of taking care of your children and doing as you agreed upon, they decide to embezzle the money that was meant for your children's future to buy luxury cars and clothes, come to social media and brag about having so much money, knowing very well that that money wasn't theirs to keep in the first place. And now your children are suffering. Sometimes they don't even know where their next meal is gonna come from. Probably in debt. How are they gonna pay for school fees? And if all these allegations are true, what your so-called faves did isn't just selfish, it's in fact evil. And now they face consequences. The long arm of the law finally catching up. Honestly, if all these allegations are true, I don't have sympathy for Gagash and his wife. The only people who I'm empathetic towards are the children who were robbed of what was rightfully theirs. And I hope that somehow the law is able to make reparations for the children who lost their inheritance. The thing is, I feel like I'm used to school. The Hawks in Gini. The Hawks are a specialization unit that focuses on certain crimes that usually involved corruption and fraud. When the Hawks make an arrest, they usually take time to build their case. Sometimes it can take months and years because they have to trace back paper trails. They have to look at investigations. They have to interview witnesses. It just doesn't happen overnight. Everything should take nkarhi ku ri va swi endla. When they make an arrest, best believe they have evidence strong enough that may result in a possible conviction. So the Hawks are the fambiti khoma vanhu based on rumors or social media drama. No, they rely on solid evidence. Whether both the accused will be arrested will depend on the investigations by the courts, which will have the final verdict.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mkosi Mzansi. If today is your first time visiting this channel, please do the right thing and click the subscribe button. We are trend Peter Nonyane, popularly known as Gagash. Ngemva kokuthi yena anemfati wakhe we-attorney babandzakanyeke ku-fraud. Abantu bebatebuta ukuthi hayibo lona asebenza umsebenzi lonjena with a lower rank imali engakuyithatha phi imoto tithaba tetindlu the way bekakhombisa ngakhona bambethe imali enkundleni tokuxhumana, wearing expensive clothes and money doesn't like noise indeed, because ubushiwe yena umfati wakhe for a fraud, and people are saying ukuthi vele endlela nemali ngakhona bekusolisa considering umsebenzi alawendako. Do comment your thoughts down in the comment section. Also in the next one, I'm signing out. Goodbye.